Hello, I am Dr. Awesome Dakota here, and today, my second topic for today is about the Nintendo Switch again, and why Nintendo is making bad mistakes. Okay, let's get to it. So, my first mistake is Nintendo is using the NVIDIA Tegra X1. Now, if you've seen, simply take off your Joy-Con, pop in it, like, oh yeah, it's simple as a paperclip or some tin foil. Okay? This is why I'm not a big fan of all hackers. Don't get me wrong, I did hack my Wii. But hacking a console after it is dead, like the Wii is practically nothing. Nintendo doesn't support it. The only thing that supports is Ubisoft. Just Dance and in that singing game. That's it. I'm okay with that. But if you're gonna, like my cousin, if you watched The Hacker 2018, he does cool things. Some of his things are done on an emulator. That's okay. But to hack a 3DS, no, not up for it. And I'm really not liking the things Nintendo are doing. The chip they had and everything right afterwards and everything, I feel that Nintendo's made a mistake. A very big mistake. And if things keep going the way they're going right now, they're gonna go down the drain. Nintendo started the online service. Okay? And they haven't told us much more at all about it. And I'm waiting for maybe a direct and everything. And everything about it. And as of right now, they have delayed the direct. That's not my biggest problem. They delayed it because of our what is it? They're all the earthquake. I just had a brain fart. Now, the state of pretty sure. Let me just do a quick search here. Florida. Okay. Hurricane Category 4 hurricane is going to be hit. Florence is going to be hitting North Carolina, no longer Florida. Now, this hurricane is set to hit sometime, like now, anytime this week, and it's not a good thing for Nintendo. Nintendo needs to do some research and just release a few games. Don't do the direct. Wait a little bit. Sorry, I'm bugging my teeth. You ever have that feeling when something's in your mouth and it bugs you? Okay. Because of this, if, say, 95% of North Carolina is without power, that is many people not able to charge their Nintendo Switches, not able to see the direct, and if their power is out and they have a generator, their internet might not work. That is one of my biggest downfalls. And like I said in my video from yesterday, the lack of third-party support and everything. There's lots of games I'd like to play, but I don't have the money to get an Xbox or a PS4. The Nintendo Switch is what I've got. I can't play a few games because of that. and everything, so... And everything. And I'm not happy about that third-party support. Now, when they had this... Let me just go over the list here. I have the image up behind me. They had 505 Games, Activision, Atlas, Bethesda, Capcom, Codematters, EA, From Software, Konami, Sega, Spike Churchsoft, Square Enix, Warner Brothers, Telltale Games, Ubisoft, Unity, T2, Bandai Namco, and others, like Maximum Games. Where's the third-party games? Like Cupheads? No. Grand Theft Auto 5? No. Diablo? Yeah. It's coming. Red Dead Redemption 2? No. Fractured Butthole is on the Switch. And it's bugging me. Because over the summer, if you watched any of my videos between the summer, you've noticed my cousin Cougar was over. And now he had an Xbox 360, an Xbox One, not 360. And he had tons of games. Rainbow Siege 6, Lord of the Rings game. If you know what that is, please comment below what it is, because I don't know the name. But comment below. He had Skate 3. He had, what was it? He was playing all these games, and only out of 2 of them that he had on his system was he actually able to play. He had Stardew Valley, and there's another. Oh, and they I'm drawing a blank right now. I'll tell you if I remember. Attack on Titan's game, and that's pretty cool. But I was looking at the games he's playing, and Madden. Why do we get FIFA 18, but not Madden? We got FIFA 19, but no Madden. The Switch would be a perfect console. I know a lot of people that would only like to. I know one person, and I know a lot of other people who would like to play Madden portably, but Madden on mobile is just not a good substitute, because it's not that good. And everything. Okay. I just was looking up, everything right here. This is for, like, I know Smash Brothers is coming out, and that's big. But, really, tell me how many you guys think you're gonna buy. Now, like, as far as I know, for Nintendo, they have they're slowly but surely killing the 3DS. Now, yeah, I can understand the Switch is big, and it's portable, and it's handheld, and everything, but the 3DS, I love it, and everything. And so far this year, the only games that have come out is Dead Heat Breakers, Sushi Strikers, and Captain Toad Treasure Trackers, and WarioWare Gold. We only have 2 other games to come out, which are Luigi's Mansion and Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Stories. My thing about Luigi's Mansion for the 3DS is, really? That could have been a big game for the Switch. But Nintendo decided, oh, let's do it on the 3DS. I understand that the original game was capable of 3D. And they even had a little screen which wasn't showing 3D at one of the press conferences, one of the events in way back. I don't remember when. But like literally last year's game lineup was so much bigger. They had Evo Oasis, Miitopia, Hey Pikmin, Metroid, and Monster Hunter Stories, Mario & Luigi, Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions, Fire Emblem Warriors, Pokemon Ultra Sun, and Pokemon Ultra Moon. And those games came out and had a lot. Now, talking about the Switch, this is of last year. We had ARMS, Splatoon 2, Minecraft, and Fire Emblem Warriors. I'm gonna get more familiar. Mario plus Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, FIFA 18, Just Dance, Rocket League, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Mario Odyssey, Sonic Mania, NBA 2K18, Lego Worlds, Sonic Forces, Skyrim, plus others. Those were the big games. Sorry, my finger's getting away. I'm typing on my keyboard for a minute. But it bugs me. Because right here is the quarters of when. So, March 3rd came out. 1-2 Switch, Isaac, Bomberman R, which Super Bomberman R is a game that I don't really hear anyone talking about anymore. And the day that I was watching a stream to see if I won a Nintendo Switch back then. And when it first came out. Now, I was hearing them talk about how buggy the game was, and why would they even release it if it had so many bugs in the game? My concern is, why? I understand they want to try to be a launch title, but, and then in the rest of March, they had Snipper Clips and another game, and then Mario Kart 8 was in March, but they have it listed as 2018 Fire Emblem. Nope, that's being released in 2019, which was set at E3. Now, in 2018, they had Lego Worlds and other games, which are there. Pokemon, Octopath Traveler, which came out and is a very great game. I have played both of the demos. I don't have the actual game. I want to try to get the box set, the whole thing, whole 9 yards. And to me, they're not really trying. And it just royally bugs me that it seems like Nintendo isn't trying. Because this is like 2018, and this is just January. Like, January to June was... In June, you had Lost Sphere. You had more stuff about Rocket League. Alright, just coming out. And then in March, and then one other game, which is Verge, which is I think Axiom, or how was that? I don't know. And March 9th was the Scribblenauts Showdown, which I've heard is it's a Scribblenauts game. But it's not a very, filled with stuff. It's basic. Kirby Kirby Star game, and like March had the most games, and then it was May with 3 games, plus all the other games on the eShop that are just eShop exclusives. Then you have February with 8 games. April had 2 big games. That was the Labo Variety Kit and the Labo Robot. And then in June, it was really one big game. Those were the games. Now, what royally bugs me... Sorry, it's just my knee. It's comfortable for me to sit my knee up my arm. Like, what really bugs me is Nintendo said games like Metroid, and like, no Mass Effect. No, like we got Smash Bros. Ultimate coming, and it kind of bugging me, the fact what Nintendo's doing. I liked Labo, but it just felt like the creator was like, and everything. So, I don't know. Right now, the things that Nintendo are doing make no sense and just stupid. And I don't really think that it's a good, valuable choice, because it doesn't make any sense to do anything, and I think it's just stupid. I kind of lost my train of thought there, sorry about that, but I think it's kind of stupid what Nintendo's doing with the Switch right now. I know that Labo was good, but the creator didn't have any, like, skin. It was just basic creator who make some complex game, do some cool things, that's it, have fun. You can't have any characters, nothing. Like, really? Like, I can see Nintendo porting over all Wii U games, but there's a few they're not porting over. And I think that Super Mario Maker for the Switch would very much be a needed game, because if you think about it, they've already killed Miiverse, so it's dead. That was the first tipping block. And I slowly think Mario Maker is just going to die out, and then no one's going to care about it. But if Nintendo were to port it over, along with Super Mario 3D Land, and they're supposedly talking about doing a new Super Mario game, like one of the new Super Mario games, one in the new series. And it's like, yeah, they had a great Mario game, but yeah, they're having Super Mario Party and everything, but I really think we need more shooter games. We need more about Metroid Prime 4 than just a logo. Everyone was looking forward to that at E3, and I think what they did at E3 was, Like, I watched the E3 Direct, because I had tests to do that day. Because in the state of New York, you have to do New York State tests, which I think are stupid. A lot of people agree with me, but it's a state. I gotta do what I gotta do to pass school. But when going to do other things, what like, my point is, why bother watching when all you're going to show is one game and all the other games just don't really matter, because all they did was pretty much show off Smash. Yeah, I know it was big and everything and everyone wanted to see it, but come on. You could have literally just showed a trailer for Smash and said more coming soon. Not show a thing, show like one thing off at E3 and then save it for like a big event this month. And saying when the game, and then you just tell people at the end of the stream, this is when it's coming out, like a humongous direct. The Smash Direct that came, yeah, it was cool last month, but then another one for an app? We're still waiting about Mario Kart Tour? Like, come on, Nintendo. Let's stop releasing telling us about games like Warframe, Diablo 3, and Arena of Avalor. Like, really, come on. Stop telling us about games that are not coming out anytime soon. Like, give us a date. At least. Don't put them on the eShop. There's a few games that are supposed to be coming out but aren't on the eShop. Like, we're still waiting for Mario Kart 9. We got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is using the bike and the new car and the new car Labo accessories, which are pretty cool and everything. And I think it's pretty cool. Now, there's a lot that Nintendo's doing wrong. The advertising isn't bad. I like their Super Bowl commercial, but I feel that right now, my opinion on the Switch is, like I said in my last video, it's just dying. It's literally on the table, just ready to end. Yeah, it's got Smash, but with them not even telling us a thing about Nintendo Online, which is supposed to happen, like, literally any time next week, because this week we're almost gonna be in, they said the second half of the month after this week, it's gonna come into play, but when? What's there to look forward to? What's the Switch gonna look like? What's it gonna be? Nothing. I'm hoping that the Direct tomorrow or Thursday, most people are saying most likely Thursday, and I would like to say Wednesday tomorrow because of being a Wednesday, but whatever. That what's the point? Why am I gonna pay to play online when what's the point? Why would I buy Smash Brothers just to play by myself if I can't have a few friends over? Maybe they have a Switch and I'm going to play online with them, but I have to pay $20 a year. Yes, it's cheaper than Xbox, like Sony and Microsoft, but there's not really much. The save date, the cloud saving your data, if you decide to say save Breath of the Wild and you're trying to pay rent, or your parents or anybody won't let you pay for the new to keep it going, your data is locked. You can't get your save data back. And that really irks me that you can't do that. I think that should be free. Now, I know that Nintendo is trying to get money and that the Switch is making them money, but Nintendo needs to try to reach out to more third-party developers, listen to fans, get what we want on the Switch. I know you have tons of indie games, but stop with the side-scrolling indie games. Because having a Mario side-scroller, yeah, would be pretty cool, but it's just going to be stupid. Because what's the point? And E3 was a bust. There was barely any real games shown but Smash Brothers. I more enjoyed the past one when they showed off Mario Odyssey and a few other games. I enjoyed watching them be not even really last year's. Like, I enjoyed 2015 and 2016 E3 a lot. They showed off tons of games for the Wii U and the 3DS. But now it's just become this big spectacle. Look at this game, look at this game. Let's show off the biggest game that we're making. Like, come on. Like, at least 2013, yeah, it showed off lots of Breath of the Wild, but it at least showed off enough to get you excited for it. It wasn't like Smash Brothers, let's just show off tons of stuff that you might want to see, and oh, let's say about these other games, but we're not going to show you much about them. They didn't even show much about Super Mario Party. Like, come on. Having two direct, like last month, two directs? And one of them being like 13 minutes? Like, dude, it did Nintendo Direct Mobile, they went on their mobile thing and had a 13-minute direct about the game. I think that could have just been an upload and then added to the video part of the app for on the Play Store and all that. But no, Nintendo had to do what they called the direct. It was just, I watched it from when it started. It was so stupid to me. It made no sense. And it really bugged me. Why would they do that if it was pointless? And I just felt that right now what Nintendo's doing, it's just flat out stupid. Listen to the fans. That's what I'm saying. Otherwise, I think when MatPat said they should just go into game making actual games, becoming a third-party developer, I'm sad to say, but as of right now, I'm kind of feeling that. I know I talk a lot about the Switch and how good it is, but yes, it's a good console, a good concept, but to me, when people are just hacking into the systems really easily, doing things, and Nintendo does nothing to stop them, and it's disrupting people who pay money to play these games in a good form, it really irks me, because why am I even bothering playing when I can't play Splatoon without people hacking the game? Like, I really honestly bugs me. And everything, yeah, Nintendo's trying to combat that, but the fact that what Nintendo's doing to do things really, to me, bugs me. And I know these last 3 videos have been really long, but I'm just getting really ticked off at Nintendo right now. Telling us about like, they told us about, Metroid Prime last year at E3. Everyone was looking forward to seeing that, and for it not to show up in any of the directs before and after, like, really nothing. I doubt it's even going to show up in this direct tomorrow or Thursday. I really do. And I've heard a lot of people say that they'll buy it as soon as that game comes out. They're going to buy the system. And to hear that Nintendo dropped VR on the system when the competitors have VR and they're not even going to try. Like, Metroid would have been a gold mine for VR. That could have been amazing. Because you could play the game, the originals, on VR, into the Dolphin VR emulator, and I've done it. It's beautiful. I've seen videos of people doing it, and they love doing it. Nintendo has missed out on so many opportunities, and on many things so far, and it's really been bugging me. Why I've been making these last couple videos, because at this point, I'm screaming at you, Nintendo, please listen. What you're doing is going to kill your console. Because you barely have any third-party games. I'm watching other people play games that I'd love to play on your system. Yeah, you got cross-play, but Sony's being a butt, not doing anything. So I can't play with anyone who owns PlayStation 4. And soon you're going to be pay to play. But I've looked on the eShop, and they have a little thing that tells you about what games. There's one free game. I think it's like Breaker, some like party semi-RPG game. Weird. I'm not a big fan of it. I've tried to play it, and I have no clue, and I don't like it. It's free. For now. Until the second half of this month. When the online comes out, when, we don't know. all they've said is the second half of the month. I'm really, like, I'm literally just gonna click and see if they have any more info. Yeah, it just says launching September. It just says Nintendo Switch Online is a paid service that gives members access to play in compatible games, a select of NES games, extra features, and on the mobile app. The mobile app's stupid. It only supports stinking Splatoon. Like, if I wanted to chat with my friends in Mario Kart or other games, like, it's not that it's not possible to do it, to be able to play games with a voice chat. I don't play Fortnite because I can't stand the game, but I know when I tried to play it before on there, you can do voice chat, but you can only do it in handheld mode. It is possible to do it, but the one thing that Nintendo is missing is actual Bluetooth on their system. Now, if they had Bluetooth headset, that would work with an update. I could see it working, but it just says that it's going to be launching in September. Now it's not even saying second half at all. And it kind of bugs me. Because last time I knew it said in the second half of the month. Now it's just saying September. They delayed the online. Yes, it's cheap. But they have family plans, and to me, what Nintendo's doing is just stupid. Because even if they don't give you a dedicated server for your game, it's gonna be bad. This video is just about how Nintendo is messing everything up, and it hurts. Because when I saw that people in Japan and somewhat in America were out there looking for Octopath Traveler for PS4, I was so happy. But when I saw that there were a few games that I'm looking forward to playing, that every time I check are still to be determined, tons of games have sales, that it doesn't feel special anymore for a game to have a sale. It's just, that's boring. I don't know what other systems have, so if other systems always have a deal on games, let me know. Comment below. But at this point, I'm really sick and tired of everything Nintendo's doing. And with the Switch, they're literally just doing everything with the company horribly. It hurts. And I'm begging you, Nintendo. I feel like the Switch is on the operating table right now. And soon it's just gonna go me and be dead. Like, if you watch my last video, I do feel the Switch right at this point. Even if Smash comes out, it's gonna be dead, because how many people are gonna pay to play online when we're not even gonna know what it's about? Unless you tell us when the Direct comes out tomorrow or any other time. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to tell you, but that's all for now. Please comment below. I'm a Dr. Awesome Gamer. Please like, comment, and subscribe.